Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Natasha binti Nur Hishamuddin from BA273. My student ID 2024883136. Today, I will discuss with you guys a current issue in talent equation, which is the expectation misalignment between Gen Z and employers, causes, challenges, and organization implication in the modern workforce. So in this presentation, I will explain and discuss with you guys the reason behind this issue, the causes, the challenges, and organization implication for talent equation. Without further ado, let's begin the presentation. As you guys know and can see, nowadays Generation Z or Gen Z becomes important group for development of a new business idea and entrepreneurial initiative because they bring creativity, expert on digital, innovation, and bring fresh perspective to organization. And because of that, it makes organizations are facing challenges to recruit, attract, engage, and retain Gen Z employees because their mentality are focused on professional future and career. Also, different in workplace expectation often create misunderstandings and dissatisfaction on both sides, which is Gen Z and employers. Before I discuss this issue, it is important to understand who Generation Z is and what they expect to employers. Generation Z or Gen Z refer to individuals born between 1995 until 2010. They are growing up with digital technologies, smartphone, social media, and immediately access to information. As we can see today, many tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Google AI, and other AI technologies make it easy to access information, analyze data, and get immediately answer. Because they are easy access to information and technology, their expectations about work are different from previous generation. For example, millennials often focusing on high salary, career advancement, and reward, while Gen Y valued meaningful work and flexible environments. But for Gen Z, they want work-life balance, flexible working arrangement, fair compensation, and job security. They want jobs that provide not only finance rewards, but also support their personal well-being and lifestyle. Gen Z also seeks meaningful, interesting, and engaging work. They prefer roles that allow them to learn new skills, grow professionally, and contribute to something valuable. However, when organizations fail to meet this expectation, a gap can emerge between what Gen Z employees want and what employer can realistically offer. This is known as expectation misalignment, and it has become a growing challenge in talent equation. What is expectation misalignment? Expectation misalignment happens when employees expect from their workplace different from what employers expect from their employees. For example, Gen Z employees want work-life balance, flexible working hours, mental health support, career growth opportunity, and continual learning opportunity. They also value a supportive organization culture where they feel respected and heard. On the other hand, employers typically expect employees to prioritize organizational goals, work independently, manage their time effectively, take responsibility for their tasks, and follow established workplace structure and policy. When these expectations do not match, misunderstanding, frustration, and dissatisfaction can occur. Employees may feel that the organization is not meeting their needs, while employers may feel that employees are not meet performance expectations. Now, let's look at the first causes of this issue, which is the different perspective of work-life balance between Gen Z employees and employer. Work-life balance has become one of the most important factors for Gen Z when choosing and staying in a job. They believe work should not affect their mental health, family time, or personal life. As a result, they often prefer flexible working hours, hybrid work arrangement, and remote work opportunity. They believe that performance should be measured by result and not by how long they stay in the office. However, certain employers still prefer employees to work in the office. They believe that employees should spend more time in the workplace, collaborate face-to-face with the colleague, and demonstrate commitment through physical presence and direct supervision. This difference in expectation create a gap between what Gen Z want and what employers expect. Consequently, Gen Z employees may feel restricted, undervalued, or dissatisfied with their work environment. At the same time, employer may think these employees has less committed or unwilling to contribute fully to the organization. Because this mismatch in perspective or work-life balance become one of the key causes of expectation misalignment in today's workforce. Moving on to the second causes, which is career advancement expectation. Career development is a major priority for many Gen Z employees. Many Gen Z employees want to grow quickly in their career. As they have access to a lot of information from the internet, they tend to develop skill quickly and expect faster career progression and continuous opportunity for growth. Because of that, Gen Z employees often seek rapid career growth, continue learning opportunity, and clear career pathway within an organization. Gen Z frequent feedback because they want to understand how they can improve and advance their career. However, organizations often follow structured promotion system where employees must have experience over several years before being promoted. For example, a Gen Z employee may expect a promotion after 4 or 2 years of strong performance. However, the organization may require at least 3 or 5 years of experience before considering promotion. This difference in expectation can lead to disappointment and dissatisfaction. This difference in expectation can create frustration among Gen Z employees when they feel that their efforts are not recognized or must wait too long for promotion. They might become missing and start looking opportunity elsewhere. Moving on to the last causes, which is difference in technology and communication preference. Since Gen Z has grown up surrounded by smartphone, social media, and digital communication, because of this, they prefer and comfortable using messaging apps, collaborative platform, and visual communication tool to share information and complete tasks efficiently. Gen Z employees generally prefer communication that is fast, transparent, and easily accessible. They appreciate regular updates, immediate feedback, and open discussion with their manager and colleague. But certain companies are still depend on traditional communication channel like formal meeting and email. For example, Gen Z employee may expect quick response through digital platform, while organization may require communication to pass through several management level. This can slow decision making and create frustration among younger employees. As a result, communication gap emerge, which may reduce employee engagement and organization effectiveness. So now, let's discuss the challenges that this issue creates for employer. Expectation misalignment can have significant consequences for organization, especially on talent extraction, management, and retention. The first challenge is higher employer turnover. When Gen Z employees feel that their expectations regarding work-life balance, career development, flexibility, or workplace culture are not being met, they are more likely to leave the organization and seek opportunity elsewhere. This can make it difficult for employer to maintain a stable workforce. The second challenge is increases requirement and training costs. Every time an employee resigns, the organization must invest time and do again recruiting, selection, onboarding, and training a replacement. Because of that, whenever any employee leaves, a considerable amount of time and effort have to be spent recruiting, selecting, hiring, and training a new one. The third challenge is lower engagement and productivity. Employees who feel disconnected from organization value may become less motivated and less committed to their work. Another challenge is employer branding. Today, employee experience can easily be sharing through social media and job review platform. Negative review can damage an organization's reputation and make it more difficult to attract good, quality candidate. Because of that, expectation misalignment create both financial and operational challenge for organization. While expectation and misalignment create challenge for employer, it also affects Gen Z employees themselves. First challenge is adapting to organization structure and professional responsibility. Some Gen Z employees may find it difficult to adjust to formal workplace policy or strict working schedule, especially if they are expected a more flexible and collaborative environment. Another challenge is stress and reduced motivation. When employees feel that their needs and expectations are not being met, they may become less engaging and unmotivated about their work. This can affect both their performance and overall well-being. In addition, some Gen Z employees struggle with hierarchical structure and strict workplace policy because they prefer collaborative and flexible environment and career progression that they anticipate. For example, they may expect rapid advancement based on performance, while organizations may require several years of experience before offering promotion opportunity. Last one, mental health burnout. This challenge can reduce job satisfaction, lower confidence in their career choosing, and negatively affect to their long-term career development. In some cases, employees will decide to leaving the organization in search of a workplace that being better aligned with their expectation and value. Because of that, expectation misalignment is not only an organization problem, but also a challenge for individual career development. After we discuss the challenges facing by both, which is employer and Gen Z employees, now let's discuss the broader organization implication of expectation misalignment. The consequence of expectation misalignment can significantly affect an organization overall performance and long-term success. One major implication is higher employee turnover. When employees feel that their expectations are not being met, they are more likely to leave the organization, which can disrupt daily operation. Organizations may also struggle to attract talented candidates because many Gen Z job seekers research company culture before applying. Furthermore, organizations may experience increased recruitment and training costs. Replacing employees requires significant investment in recruitment, onboarding, and employee development. These costs can accumulate over time and place additional pressure on organization resources. If organizations fail to address expectation misalignment, their competitiveness in the labor market may be affected. Companies that are unable to attract, engage, and retain talent employees may struggle to achieve their business goal and maintain a competitive advantage in today's rapidly changing workforce. To reduce expectation misalignment, organizations should implement several strategies. First, provide realistic job preview during recruitment. This helps candidates understand actual job requirement and work balance expectation before accepting employment. Second, offer flexible working arrangement whenever possible. Hybrid work model can help balance employee needs with organization requirement. Third, establish clear career development pathway. Employees should understand how promotion accrue and what skills are required for advancement. Last one, create a supportive workplace culture that prioritizes employee well-being, inclusion, and continual learning. This strategy can help organizations build stronger relationships with Gen Z employees while maintain organization performance. In conclusion, expectation misalignment between Gen Z and employer has become an increasingly important issue in modern talent equation. Throughout this presentation, we have discussing the main causes of different view on work-life balance, career advancement expectation, technology, and communication difference. We also see how this issue create challenges for both employer and employees and can affect recruitment, retention, productivity, and organization performance. If organizations fail to address this gap, their ability to attract, retain, and develop talented employees may be negatively affected. Because of that, organization needs to adapt their HR strategy to meet the changing expectation of Gen Z employees. By improving communication, offering flexibility, and supporting employee development, organization can build stronger relationship with the next generation of employees and achieve long-term success. That is all from me. Thank you and have a great day.